Hello, hello. This is Simone. Guess what? I finished my May Daisy Dory journal. You know that I have been doing a journal every month, and last night I just finished it. There wasn't much left to do because I was really good at keeping up with the journal in May because we had a journaling challenge uh, at Coco Daisy, and I also participated in the Foxy Fix challenge as well as the Coco Daisy Planner challenge. So I had a wealth of journaling prompts, list prompts, stuff that I could do, and so that's what I did. So in May, this is we got this May acrylic shape in the Day in the Life kit from Coco Daisy. So I used this to decorate my cover. It's very simple cover, and then I added a glycine bag, printed out all of the challenges I was going to take to participate in, and then used 3 different colored pencils to mark the prompts that I already worked on. And as you can see, the further we got down, the more I didn't do. But the book filled anyway, so I really didn't mind not participating. This is where I added circle marks for the days that I participated in. And then I started, mostly I started to follow the journal every day in May prompts. Let's just move this out of the way so I can lay it flat. And why I was able to work in this and fill it in during the month was actually that I made myself a little travel kit and took it with me to baseball games and everywhere I went and had some free spare time. So this was journal 10 minutes a day in May. So I did that in this on that prompt. That was prompt number 1. I got a thank you note, so I took it apart and added this down here. I really liked that quote. That was a prompt from another challenge. I added this journaling card right here, then added colored pencils. I wrote in colored pencils here, and then just random, it says random today's good things, so I just added those here. This is a photo of my pencils. I layered some paper and stamps here. I really just, it's very random. It's not, this is a photo of my son. Then I journaled about the day. The journaling prompt was naturalist, and what I love about the nature, which is those, I love spring flowers. My favorite meal, I just added things, snippets of the day. I tried this beer, so I added it here. Then there was this prompt with roots and wings, so I saw this picture on Google Images, and I just tried to copy it. I also took apart my Daisy Dory. This is a Daisy Dory standard size insert, and I took it apart because usually every month what I do is I take out the staples, punch another hole in the middle, and then sew the binding, because when I use it and stuff it this fat, the staples usually end up not working that well. So yeah, that's why I sew them. So when I took it apart, I took the chance and added in some paper cardstock from the planner kit, and we also got a transparency, so that's what I added in here. Okay, so this is here. Then I used this prompt from the die cut to write down little delights here. Then I journaled about how I unwind. Then I had I journaled about the perfect bunt that my son had on that day. Then ramblings of Sunday. I did an event with my son, coding at the Computer History Museum, so I talked about this. And then I actually took the memory planning class with Christine, which is on the Coco Daisy site, and she talked about memory keeping in your planner and planner pages. And this is what I do, but I really was inspired to try using a personal sized planner page. So that's what I did right here. I added a title, I added a photo, and I just treated this like a scrapbook page. That's here. And I actually have a video where I do this, so you can go back and I link it down below and look at how I make this page. On the back, there was this prompt that said the alphabet. I chose a letter, the letter D, and added all the things that I remembered or that came to my mind with the letter D. 5 facts about me from the Coco Daisy Planner Challenge. I used stickers to highlight some words and just wrote them down. Then there was a prompt in the Foxy Fix challenge that was pens, so I added my favorite pens. Then there was this prompt about technology. I screenshot my favorite prompts, my favorite apps, and wrote about them. Another tiny sliver of journaling about our everyday life. Then my parents were coming in June, so I started preparing all the presents I wanted to give her and to take home to Germany. I just added a die cut on the back of this and a journaling card here. Really like how simple and easy that looks. I saw on Facebook, I saw someone posting something and I just wanted to react to that, and I journaled about that. I quoted her, the thing that she posted, and then wrote down here. I went to the Muji store for the first time, so I added their business card here. I added a list of things that stress me and give me anxiety, that's here. Then another teeny tiny memory keeping sliver. I think a prompt about collections, so I took a photo of my stamp collection and journaled about it here. I don't know what this was, but this is a cut file from a German designer, and I loved it. For Mother's Day, I added my wife, mom, boss. Just tried to cut it and colored it with watercolor and then put it in here. Then there was a prompt that was called travel plans. I added washi tape and wrote down the places I'm going to go. Another piece of journaling, and that's a throwback Thursday actually. Talked about planning in public. Talked about running and trying to get fit and get rid of my rolls. I added a photo of my Washi Wednesday. Then there was a list, I think Foxy Fix, things my mother taught me. I doodled here. Then I did like a today's task. So everything I did, I just wrote down here with the time. So this is my whole day down here. Then I took off you can't really see it here. Maybe if I put it down here. This is actually white doodles. I should have put it on a, what is it? A colored paper so you can see it better. Really like this. This is a beer bottle wrapper again. I'm really into beer wrappers in this journal. And I just put it here and it says doodle. Then my son got an award and I journaled about that. A book I read and loved, so I took a photo of the book and just what it's called, and then one quote from the book. and I used a paper from the notepad, and it actually says to-do list, but I just covered the to-do list with the photo, so it was plain. So that's the other side of the transparency. Then I just journaled about this volunteer appreciation breakfast. I didn't really have to say anything, so I just added the title, photo, and a card that I got there. Snippets of our life. I used these sections to add my photos. Then I used a newspaper comic strip, added it in here. This is a dashboard from the Cocoa Daisy May kits. Journaled about why I loved it. Put down everything I bought in May, all the photos and everything I bought. Then I journaled about our trip to Sacramento and what we did there. So that's all here. This is where we left. Then here, and I used the stamp set from Cocoa Daisy. This was in the June planner add-on kit. Yeah. And then I added a glycine back, and this is the other side of this insert tip in, and just had the tickets to the museums. And then I journaled about my son, something I really wanted to remember, so I put that here, and that's here to take out. There's a photo that goes with this journaling. Another snippet from when we were away, here too, the last day and breakfast at Temple Coffee Roasters. Then we went to the Sutter Ford State Historic Park and journaled about this, and that was the trip that I actually included in here. And then this is the second to last page. Again, I journaled before that I wanted to get fit. I bought a DVD from Jillian Michaels. It's called 6 Week Six Pack, and I did the first workout, and then I did nothing. Then I wanted to help me remember that I do need to get fit, but I don't forget to fall in love with yourself first. If you don't love yourself, you will not be content with your body in any shape. So yeah, then another photo of my son's baseball team. Not very happy with how this turned out, but I don't really care. Then I just added this. Yes, May is finally over, because the last couple of weeks of May were very stressful. And then my son said about me that some old lady told him, so I just added this. Some old lady wrote down that my son said this about me, and cut out some more of a wrapping paper, put it down here, last page. And then I usually do the Instagram favorites, the most liked photos, so I just did this. This is the ones that people on my feed loved in May. Put it back here, and I'm done. This is the back of the cover. I just again took the strip that I cut down from here, put it down here, added another of the sticky note pad, a die cut, a heart, and the number 5. And yeah, I have already purged my journaling kit, and you can see a photo of the things that I purged. Some of the sticker sheets are really only leftovers, but I thought you might, if you're not a subscriber to Cocoa Daisy, you might want to see what the quality of the stickers and the dashboards and the planner pages are, so I included them anyway. If you want to win this kit, you have to be a subscriber to my channel and leave a comment until the 18th of July. That is next Tuesday. So you have 1 week to enter, and I will draw one random lucky winner on Wednesday or Thursday. I will definitely announce the winner here on this channel. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!